Dr. Matthew Poku Prempeh went to the High Court and said Sammy Gyamfi had defamed him because he had associated him with somebody Sammy Gyamfi described as a criminal and with somebody who was undergoing criminal prosecutions. At that time, there was this so-called leaked tape from an NDC meeting, something like that. That matter is still before the High Court, and it had to do with kidnapping people and all of that. So when the kidnapping occurred, there was political counter-accusation between the MPP and the NDC. And the MPP were saying that this is exactly what Ofosu-Ampofo is alleged to have said on the tape, that they will be occasioning kidnappings across the country in preparation for election 2022 to make the country unsafe, ungovernable, etc., etc. These were the words that were spoken, the alleged words of the Honorable Samuel Ofosu-Ampofo, who is chairman of the NDC. That matter was also in court. Sammy Gyamfi said in his press conference that people now know who is kidnapping and who is not. So tonight we're bringing you the details of the court verdict. The court came to the conclusion that Sammy Gyamfi actually defamed Matthew Poku Prempeh and therefore asked him to pay Matthew Poku Prempeh 500,000 Ghana cedis and also to retract and apologize and give the publication, as the courts normally say in defamation judgment, give the publication the same exposure that he gave the alleged false claims. Okay, I'll come to that in detail. Tonight, however, we have two sets of introductions to the show. Mine is what I've done, English, not complete because I've not yet showed you. They'll give me, okay, so they have it there. I've not yet showed you Matthew Poku Prempeh, Dr. Matthew Poku Prempeh, that's him. He's wearing an Asante Kotoko tie. The last time I saw him was at the Kumasi Stadium. We went to watch a Kotoko match. Okay, so I am doing the introduction today in English. So after after we understand how the court came to the conclusion and are asking Sammy Gyamfi to pay 500,000 cedis, for which reason he's climbing upstairs to the Court of Appeal to see whether he can overturn the ruling. Sammy Gyamfi says, however, that the judge may have given the judgment in error because, according to him, his witness, his principal witness, and really only witness, gave a full account to the court. Sammy Gyamfi says that the account that was given by his witness was not taken into consideration by the judge. The lawyers are in the studio and they will tell us what it is. So back to the introduction. This is English introduction for the show. These days we have multilingual. So I'm now going over to my social media and we're going to get an introduction to the program in Mandarin, in Chinese. We are going global, aren't we? Okay, here's our introduction to the show in Mandarin.
大家好，晚上好。就像你们知道的那样，我们又回到了晚上好加纳这个精彩获奖的电视的节目。你们就知道，就像你们就知道的，你们不管在家也好，在酒吧也罢，你们就需要放松自己，在享受让我们给你们带来最好最佳的内容。Ines?
Je présenterai les programmes en français. Je suis Ines et bienvenue et bonsoir sur ces programmes. Aujourd'hui c'est jeudi. Nous le faisons. Nous sommes ici avec un autre épisode intéressant de Bonsoir Ghana. Détendez-vous et prenez une tasse de café en tant que nous vous servons. Merci beaucoup.
No, I will not be complete if I don't allow Yusuf to say something. Yusuf, you are like me. No Chinese, no French. What do you have to say? Fantastic, 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 fantastic. Okay, so we will be hearing more Chinese, etc. in the studio tonight.